What's up, y'all? Till2210 here. Making my first video. Obviously, see in the background. Huge Bears fan, man. Got a history jersey right here. But I've been thinking a lot about the game on Sunday, and it's gonna be a tough game. You know, I think Seattle's a little bit better of a team than people think. And, you know, they seem to be getting hot at the right time. They're playing very smart, very fundamentally sound, disciplined football right now. You know, and one of the most underrated things in football is momentum. And they seem to have a ton of that right now. You know, had a playoff-like game against St. Louis a couple weeks back, you know, to get in the playoffs. And then that was very tough last week against New Orleans. But you're not at Quest this Sunday, and that's a big deal. You know, you guys are very tough at home. That 12th man, you know, y'all get rocking there. Y'all are tough players, y'all are loud, y'all make things uncomfortable for an offense. You know, it's a tough spot to go. Tough spot to go and win a football game. But, you know, you're coming to Chicago this week. I think things are going to be a little different. I know you beat us here back in week 6, but, you know, we are a totally different team now. We were playing musical chairs at the time on the offensive line. We were missing one of our leaders, our right guard, Roberto Garza. At the time, he was hurt. And we hadn't really established an identity offensively at the time. You know, Martz had totally abandoned the run. You know, we're a one-dimensional team. To me, we're very easy to game plan against. We weren't running the ball at all. And, you know, Cutler was taking those 7-step drops. Hell, he couldn't get off any passes against you guys. You know, your D-line was all over him. And your blitz packages. You guys brought a lot of heat, man, and you know, you make things real uncomfortable for this offense. But, you know, this time around it's a little different. You know, we've established an identity offensively. You know, we've become very balanced. And since the bye, you know, since we've developed, you know, a running game, we've been tough. Very tough. You know, Forte's had a very underrated season. And he's going to be definitely the X factor. He's going to be key to winning this game on Sunday. Things I've gathered from Seattle. Marshawn Lynch, I'm a big fan of his. The guy's a very tough runner, physical. Very rarely is he going to be dropped or lost. You know, he's the kind of back that the Bears, you know, they struggle with a little bit. You know, those big bruisers, those big physical backs, you know, that's the kind of back you want, especially on surface soldier field where it's you know, it's tough. You got to get guys, you know, that can get between the tackles, you know, and get those tough yards. And, you know, I think Marshawn Lynch could play a big role in this week's game, obviously. Mike Williams, he lit us up pretty good last time. He caught 10 balls for about $123, something like that. He's a good player. He's obviously, you know, rejuvenated his career, but I don't expect Tillman to get toasted quite like he was back in week 6. You know, definitely that's the key is shutting down, you know, BMW. But, you know, defensively, we were awful back in week 6. You know, everybody's talking about, you know, how bad our offense was and how poorly we did picking up the blitz, but defensively, you know, Hasselbeck was red hot against us. You know, I remember that game. You know, he was just slinging the rock all over the place. And I don't expect it to be nearly this easy this time around. You know, watch a little tape. You know, we've gotten an extra week to game plan and do all that. So, you know, I expect it to be a tough game. I do. I don't think we're gonna blow you guys out like many experts and you know, different people here have predicted. You know, I think it's gonna be a tough game. I don't know if I want to give a scoring prediction. I don't want to jinx my Bears, but you know, I think keys to the game for us: establish a running game. Offensive line has to protect Jay. And, you know, Cutler cannot force those stupid passes. Play smart football. Manage the game. You know, don't... Like I said, I think Seattle's a tough team, but, you know, I don't feel like their game we're going to have to get in a shootout with necessarily. I know they look very good offensively last week, but I feel if Cutler can just manage the game and that defense plays the way they're capable of playing, we should win the football game. I'll give a score prediction. I'm going to say Bears 27, Seahawks 19. Alright, y'all. Take care.